Hello,
We
hello, hello, everyone. We are live. It's your girl, Callie, Dr. Joy PhD, and Montique. We are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. And what's the title and all that?
blazed and confused. This is season
Yes. Well,
8, episode 12
all
from,
right, all
from February the 4th, 2024.
And so it's almost over, right? Do they have just one more episode or two?
Well, no, they are going to take a break for Super Bowl, and then they'll be back on the 18th. But they haven't even went on their cash trip and stuff yet. I think they have a few more episodes, all right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, they when I looked on Wikipedia yesterday, because I was wondering about that too. They it
Okay.
looks like let me look on it again.
Okay.
I don't go ahead while you do that. Let me look at it.
But yeah, everything we say is allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. We're just here to have fun. I'm gonna share this out. Do y'all want to rate it while Joy's looking for what she's looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a 5.
Okay. What about you, Joy?
Oh, I thought this was a really good episode. I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. And you're right. On here, according to Wikipedia, they have 14 episodes. It does not have it doesn't state the reunion dates, but you're right that February the 18th is the next episode, and then the 25th, and they don't even have names for them.
So yeah, so we'll have a break next week for both Married to Medicine and Potomac.
I don't know
Or
why
that
they did that because I have a
because they
hard
didn't.
I have a hard time believing that the people who watch the Super Bowl also watch Potomac.
I mean, and they didn't do it for the Grammys and won the Grammys last night.
I
Oh,
would
we
think
we
that was
watched the
more of
Super
a crowd.
Bowl.
I think that the more of the Grammys crowd would be more of a Potomac crowd than a
I
Super
would
Bowl
agree.
crowd, but
I
I
watched the mid show.
I
I
didn't watch
will
any of it.
Usher. I watch Usher.
look at my
I
bowl.
watch the Grammys. To me, I ain't watched the Grammys since I was a kid.
Oh
And I've
yeah, I
only
always
I only watched the Oscars once in my life.
when
And
he got
get
slapped.
and that was literally the only time I ever watched the Oscars. And
Wow.
'cause
But
even
yeah,
when like when old girl, what's her name, Holly Berry was up for Best Actress,
oh
all of
yeah, yeah.
I
I didn't watch
only
it.
caught the very end of it, but I actually watched the pre-show, the Oscars, the whole thing. I had never done that before.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the Grammys. I want to see Fantasia, but I'm with you, Joe. I call the Super Bowl the Rihanna concert and the Usher concert. I don't want watch I don't watch the Super Bowl.
A free. Oh,
Right. So we gonna have the Usher concert. All
right.
right. Callie, I didn't have time to do the are we supposed to do the taglines today or next time?
Whenever.
Okay. I didn't think of none because my head is killing me. But did you think of anything,
Mm,
Joy?
I did not. But
Okay,
let's
that's a
so
do
we'll
this.
do
wrong.
that. We'll do that for but you just did it like an hour before the show.
I know, but usually y'all so quick with it. That's what makes
Yeah.
them good. That's what makes the stuff good.
I
But
Yeah.
just
But
do.
I mean
I
you
just
can
want
do
to
who are you doing?
the two that you guys aren't doing. I'm not looking
Oh,
at
Was
that
it
list right now,
Ashley
though.
and Giselle?
I think Ashley and Candace is mine. I think no,
Oh, I didn't okay.
Robin and Candace is mine.
Oh, I didn't see Giselle. Who's doing Giselle?
I
We
don't
just like
know.
her, so we ain't changing hers. Okay, hers is pretty good. Okay.
I
Um,
actually like hers.
I do
I
too.
look, I don't like Candace's, but it will be iconic. Just like Candy's. I don't like it, but
That's
it's
awful.
yeah, it is awful, but it'll be iconic. Like
Oh my
I
god, it's
remember
one of my favorite
none of
ones.
Candy's except that one where
I'll
she
be back.
sang.
When that high note part come on, I fast forward. I cannot. It's horrible. I wish she didn't do that. And you know, people was messaging her saying, why did you let production make you do that?
She
And
was
she
like,
was like, I wanted to. Like people hate that tagline.
yeah.
Poor thing. But anyway, so Do we want to talk about how Vanderpump Rules and Beverly Hills has an after show and Potomac don't? Why do y'all think that?
That's a good question.
No,
I
you go
I
ahead.
I think I if I'm just gonna say this and hope that is this. I think it's ratings based because
Oh,
Atlanta did have
uh-huh.
an after show.
Mm-hmm.
Beverly Hills did have an after show. What confuses me is New Jersey.
Did they have one?
I'm almost positive last season they did. I could be wrong,
I don't remember.
And
but
I,
I do believe they did.
Okay. I don't know what it could be. I'm thinking that they may not get as many people viewing the other ones because it's so negative, but I feel a lot. So,
And I will say this. Although I ain't that arrogant, but I kind of sort of am. I
mhm,
I do kind of wonder, did they really read through that? Because it was so, the last year that Potomac did the after show, it
mhm,
was so negative. It was
yeah,
season 6. It was the season where Wendy and Giselle got into it when that
mhm,
happened. And Wendy, you had, and I always like to give this one example to show how negative it was. That was also
oh boy.
Mia's first season when
mhm,
Gordon apparently has a thing for light skinned women. So he was allegedly flirting with a lot of them.
yeah,
Who got the most of it that they never showed was Robin.
mhm.
Although you saw him arguing a little bit with Ashley, they said he was really running after Robin. The
Who?
difference is Robin, Gordon.
Who was
Gordon,
running Gordon? Okay,
Gordon.
yeah.
They said he
I thought
was
Karen was his
crazy
pick.
No,
about
they just didn't show it. No, they talked about it on the after
They
show.
showed none of it, but
Yeah,
they talked about it on the after show. But he did argue a little bit with Ashley because apparently he was picking at Ashley too, and Ashley
Yeah.
went off on him, and they kept that. But anyway, apparently he was going after Robin. You had to hear all of them talk about how he was going after Robin. It was like one after the other. He was like everybody else laughed at it, including Robin and Ashley, because they were like, and everybody else was laughing at it like he ain't got no chance. This old man, they saw him as an old man, probably a dirty old man. And
Hi,
mhm.
Marsha,
even,
Victoria.
to try to sum this up, y'all know I'm long with it.
Yes,
Anyway,
honey.
Yes, Lord.
um, Robin said, and when they got to Robin, and she was like, look, this dude is a stripper connoisseur, and he want me. I was kind of flattered. That's literally what she said. But as soon as you flashed to Candace and Wendy, they were negative. And it was like that in every single solitary question they put out, every
Mhm.
single solitary, anything that they threw at them. Everybody else thought it was funny, it was entertainment, they made it light or flip it. But Candace, and they should not have paired them together because it really made them look negative and just bitter. It was just bad. And I
Yeah.
do.
It,
And if you can find them on YouTube, because back then they had them on YouTube, now they putting them on Peacock. That's all you saw in the comments, one after another. Why are they so negative? What's wrong with them? Like, it was so mean. So I do wonder, did they watch that?
I think they probably watched it and got feedback from it, and then felt like it wasn't a good look. And then the colorism stuff, and then just all
Yeah,
the negative stuff that comes with it. They
yeah.
just said no.
Did y'all watch the interview that Candace did with Angela Yee
Yeah, we talked
and
about it several times. I think.
the colorism from Angela Yee's interview?
Didn't you?
I
Didn't
didn't.
she say that there wasn't any?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay.
I saw
Was that
snippets
wrong?
of it.
Well, no, you said we
Well,
talked
tell us
about
what
it.
you want to say, Callie, because I could be wrong.
Nothing,
I'm sorry.
nothing. It's okay. If we talked about it, we can go on. I just don't remember it.
I just mentioned that because
Yeah,
they
she
did ask
I
about.
don't know about much of it. What did Angela say to her?
Just asked her if she thought colorism exists. But no, we can go on.
Oh
If we
yeah,
talk about it, I
colorism
definitely
does
don't want to.
exist. Oh, you mean on
Well,
the
she said
show?
no, it doesn't.
No,
But
just
not
on the show.
you talking
Yeah,
about
Okay,
on the
because
show.
colorism
but
does exist, just not
Yeah,
on the show. I
yeah.
think it's the fans more than the people on the show.
But
But
the issue that I have with Candace, and in my opinion, this is why Giselle's not talking to her, and in my opinion, why Candace is dangerous, is
oh
because
Lord.
when I say dangerous, I mean really dangerous. People like her, I've been dead honest about. I couldn't talk to. She jumped on a buzzword and held on to it. And for her fans, she retweets. For her fans, she plays into it to get us fighting. We're
Mm-hmm.
fighting. We're upset. The tension is so thick in these like discussion groups, and then she can totally absolve herself of any issues. But
Mm-hmm.
she's been carrying this because Candace started this. Wendy jumped on it just a tad bit. She was not nearly as vocal about it as Candace was, but she's doing the same thing, in my opinion, with sexual assault. She
Yeah.
holds into something and she creates this narrative, and it gets people upset because a lot of women are sexually assaulted. They can relate to that. And she
Mm-hmm.
does that for likes and whatever. I think it's uncool. Women like her, in my opinion, should not have platforms like this. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Let's get
well,
on to
we're
the
gonna have to
show.
because she clearly doesn't do that kind of topic just for
Okay.
likes.
Good.
I think that well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying she does it for likes, but I will say that her fan base, and so did Wendy's, did grow when they went against certain people.
Yep.
Like they did, people hated them. Like literally was happy Candace got beat up,
Yep.
and was talking about Wendy so bad about the way she looked, the way she acted, until they turned against certain people, and then everybody jumped on their "I love them" bandwagon, and
Okay, I looked it up. New Jersey did have the after show.
they
I
did.
looked. Yep.
But their ratings were pretty close to Atlanta's, though, right?
No, they're closer to Potomac.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, it's got to be. That's what we're thinking then. Okay, but let's move on, y'all, because we got to do Married to Medicine after this. And the reason I'm not on screen, y'all, is because I have a headache, so I'm in the dark right now. But I couldn't miss y'all because I love me some Potomac. I don't know about Married to Medicine. I might be a little more quiet. Um,
We can
so
skip that altogether if y'all want to. I don't
no,
care about
y'all
that
can
either.
do. We can do it. But so remember we was talking about when they were talking about when we was talking about Candy getting cut off. I mean, when Nene and how she be like, "Hello, yellow shirt." So y'all watch Potomac. As soon as Ashley walked in, Giselle said, "Hello, flower dress," and then she said,
Oh,
"Hello, tangerine."
I ain't even noticed
Y'all,
that.
we had just
Hilarious.
talked about that. There's a black people. We can't help it, y'all. She said, "Hello, flower dress." She said, "Hey, tangerine." Anyway, let's move on. They went to this, I guess I don't know, a fabric store, and they're looking for stuff for GNA. Did we talk about this already? And the patent coochie coolers? Why does it seem like we
Yes,
already talked about this?
because they always have previews out, and it seems like
Oh, that's why.
yeah,
Okay,
we
thank
always
you.
do that. But I thought it was funny that she compared their GNA line to Lululemon and Fenty. Is that what she said?
The Savage
She said
Fenty,
a
yes, ma'am.
cross. Yeah,
Huh?
cross between. Yeah.
Yes, she
She said
said
a cross.
they're yeah.
Do you know how expensive Lululemon is?
Yeah, I can't afford it. Leggings like over $100, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, they put Sheree to shame. So I'm just thinking, I just don't see Giselle and Ashley making an expensive line of anything. No disrespect. They
No, I
just
don't
don't.
think they will
I don't
either.
think she was
Mm-mm.
talking about price. I thought she was
Well,
talking
it don't
about
look like it.
look, like the look of, because when you think about what Lululemon sells, I thought that's what she was talking about.
Yeah, I think she was talking
I,
about the look, not the price.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I just don't think it'll look like a mixture of those two. It's pretty boring. Which so are they when it comes to clothes. So you're right. Let's go
I mean,
on.
it's just workout clothes. What is? I mean, I don't know. Lululemon looks like boring workout clothes to me. I don't know how fun you
Hmm.
can make some workout clothes and why they be $1,000. I don't understand why people pay that much for any kind of athleisure. I think it's ridiculous because it's just some yoga pants and a shirt. I
Yeah.
I mean, because when people talking about they don't dress and it's a fashion, they don't have fashion. These is workout clothes. They not making an outfit for you to wear to the Grammys. You know what I mean? So Now, if they was doing that, I'd be talking about them for real. Cause no, you can't do that. But and I really do hope they patent the coochie cooler. If not, we gonna do it for the coochie sweat.
And
Um.
yeah, it's not just for workout. I mean, it's that type of a line, but they wear that out now. That's more regular fashion
Well,
nowadays,
I mean, like,
especially the
yeah,
Lululemon brand. But
they
I
just
wouldn't.
wear. I mean, that's just yeah. People just wear leggings to Target, and
Hmm.
yeah, but it still ain't nothing but some black pants and a shirt. I mean, it's not those, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm just okay. Anyway,
Hi,
uh,
Angela.
was Karen okay? So,
She
anything else on
knows.
that?
How are you, fire child? She said, "Hi, Tangerine."
I
That's
told you. I told you. We had just talked about that. I said, honey, hi, Angela. She said, I was thinking it was more on the Kim K skims. It could be. They say skims feel really good. They're like soft. NFL players are wearing those now. Did y'all hear that?
who?
Yes.
Kim K's line.
Oh,
And ain't nothing special about hers, and I bet her stuff. Is it high?
I don't know, but Toomey sells an off-brand one of them.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Okay. So we're done with them, right? Anything else about their business?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So then we go to I have a question. Was Karen wrong for trying to flip everything on them and be rude when they didn't come? Because Mia, she came in like mad, acting like she was mad at Mia, right? Don't y'all think so?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
upset with Mia, but I don't even believe the story that insurance was an issue initially. I think Karen was just trying to be her normal shady self and
Mm-hmm.
trying to do something different. So, yeah, I think she was trying to push it back on everybody, knowing she is the reason that some of the people didn't come.
Yeah,
She,
because I agree, Kelly. I don't think it was insurance either. I think she just wanted a certain pocket of people that she was kind of getting along with. Because at this moment, she's mad at Mia and she's kind of upset with Robin. She thought that she would get them on the Sprinter van and create a moment because it was people who really didn't like each other, and she was hoping there'll be an argument. You know, I feel like she was trying to do a setup. That's just
Mm,
me.
I
I
agree.
agree.
You agree? It's okay. But people don't, no, I have not heard anybody say that in these groups. Have y'all?
Say
Mm-mm.
what specifically?
That Karen was trying to create a moment. They're more mad that the people didn't go.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
I
very
don't. For
obvious.
some reason, everybody supports Karen, no matter how wrong she is.
Right.
I don't get it.
What y'all think about her face? I didn't put the
It's a
picture in
little
it.
tight on the forehead area. Is that what you noticed earlier,
Yeah,
Montique?
well, Mia said it. You said you fast forwarded because you didn't want to see Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I was cracking up when Giselle says,
Are you
Giselle's
fresh?
so yeah,
I,
Giselle's so freaking messy. But she was like, but I don't, I guess, Karen, I
Because she
don't
didn't
know
invite everybody,
like that.
Latoria.
I don't
so,
notice
go
like
ahead.
that. I don't notice
Oh,
when
I don't know how you
women,
missed that.
it
Go
has to
look
be
at it.
like completely off. Like I noticed it when Sheree had, remember
Oh
in
God,
Confession,
yeah.
hers just looked bad. But generally speaking, I'll be looking at somebody, I'll be like, what's wrong with them? But I can't figure out like what it is.
So, Tori, let's answer your question. What happened was she said that everybody couldn't come because she didn't have insurance.
Correct.
And so she only invited a small amount to cover whatever insurance it was. And then when Giselle said she wasn't going, Karen was like, oh, I'm going to need some entertainment. So then
Right.
she tried to invite everybody, but they only had like a 8 to 12 hour notice. And it was they were the second pick, basically, because what's her
Mm-hmm.
name? Mia says she's not a second string. She's the first round draft pick.
Right. And they only knew it was the second
We
draft
know why.
because Wendy said,
Mm-hmm.
I accepted your invitation the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're now in a group like, what?
What?
Ain't Wendy
When
shady? I
What's
love
going
she
her.
on?
is. She did. when
Just a
so did y'all
shady.
You
notice
think she did that on purpose?
she did
Oh,
that on purpose?
absolutely.
She wanted to know. But did y'all notice how Wendy has NECA in her phone when she invited everybody?
No.
So her name is Ashley's friend. Yeah, I think do I have a picture?
She has it as
Oh,
Ashley's
I
friend.
saw that, but I didn't realize
Yes.
that they were talking about. I thought they were talking about Big Bird
No, NECA. That's
because
how she has
Wendy,
NECA in her phone.
you know that she was invited. Was
Who
she?
was?
Wait a minute. I didn't just got it. Wait a minute.
Right.
Wendy was actually talking about a NECA.
Yeah.
I thought she invited Big Bird because she was
No,
the one that called Happy Eddie, Happy Eddie.
no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Girl, that went completely over my head.
Yes. That is NECA. She's Ashley's friend. She didn't even put that girl name in there. Um, so then we get to NECA. We finally find out a little about her. She has sparkling wine called Beto. Is that how you say it? Means new beginning. People didn't realize, yes, that is NECA, y'all. She was being
Y'all,
shady.
y'all know that people in groups were saying stuff like, "Oh, I see the light skins have a group now,"
What's her name?
because Giselle
Mhm.
invited Ashley, Robin, and Mia to look at the material.
Okay.
And they were saying the little light skins got a group. I was
So
like,
when Wendy and Candace and the girl who fought went to eat, was that what is that, a brown skin group?
I said this is that's why I said I said this before. I don't like these narratives. Oh, it
I
is
don't
Ashley.
either.
Hi
You see it.
ladies. It just popped up. I wanted to follow in the president of Karen's Fishbowl. Hi ladies. If it feels like our group has been down for so long, so it's finally time for us to get high. That was funny. It
Yeah, but
is
yeah.
Necka's, and then they put, I missed that, and they
Girl.
actually put an arrow and said Necka's phone. So I just
Yes, that's
completely
when
missed
I
that.
noticed it.
Oh
Okay, so
wow!
anyway, so
You
Lebe, is that how you say her name? Lebe, Love
uh,
somebody. I'm sorry. And Chica come and help. And then there was a lot of Nigerians. Do you think Wendy was mad all the Nigerians was on?
I don't know, but you know what I thought about? I don't know why. All I can hear is like Melissa in the back of my head, thinking about Melissa. What Aneka's doing is much appreciated because Aneka, I'm assuming, is kind of bringing her friends on TV,
Mm-hmm.
and
That is true.
you don't see Wendy doing that um outside of her gathering for her what does she have
The baby thing, christening
yeah, her
thing.
baby christening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Wendy's sister has been on a couple of times, so
Mm-hmm.
Well, the
100%.
only reason Levy had her friends there is because of the drama and the phone call that was made.
You think that production wanted Lebe and Chica?
Absolutely, absolutely. They know Wendy is that would kind of get to her in
Do
some
you
way.
think they're trying to get to Wendy?
I do. Yes,
Hmm.
I do.
Okay.
And have you seen any comments on any of the blogs about Giselle and them just being with the light crew, and then the others are in the brown
Yeah,
crew? Have you seen any comments on that?
I
I
did.
have
I
not,
think
but
it's
Georgia said it. I didn't see that.
mhm. I think it's
Yeah.
disgusting. I think it's disgusting, and it's just like all of these things that are dividing us is. I don't know why it's acceptable to be verbally abusive toward lighter skin hues, but the second you say something against a darker skinned woman, you are
Mm.
crucified.
Yeah, you are. And I
Like,
think they're afraid. That's why they don't really go back and forth with each other because I think that they would be crucified if they said
yeah,
some of the things.
yeah. I think that's.
It's a slippery slope, I guess.
I'm not
I
even.
don't know.
That's why I know
Sometimes.
Janelle don't want to go back and forth with her. But I'm talking about people in the groups.
I know
This
what you're
is
talking about, but I was
100%.
putting them both together. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you that that's why she don't want to, because whatever she says is going to be perceived wrong. So it's best for me not
Well, the
to.
only thing that looks bad about it to me is that Ashley being a part of that group, and we know everything that Ashley has put people through on the show, yet and still they always make up with Ashley. So it does
I
seem
agree
like
with that too.
Giselle. It does seem like Giselle is a lot quicker to make up with. I don't even want to say it, with those that look more like her than she is the others. She ain't never been that quick to make up with Candace and Wendy.
Well,
Who? Who?
Giselle.
I mean, Giselle fought with uh right beside Ron
everybody.
with Ashley, and she fought with
I know
Karen
that's my point.
for 7 seasons. They don't have
And
nothing to do with
Sharice is
yeah,
Joy,
darker. And
Reese. Yeah, they
Joy,
have all. Giselle has
Joy.
technically.
she's
That's
saying
my
that she didn't
point.
make up with them
Yeah,
as
she made up
fast.
with them, and she didn't make up with Wendy and Candace as fast as she does everybody that looks more like her. And so whether that is something that really happened or not, that's absolutely what it looks like if you're looking for something.
Well, I think what
Well,
they said was that there was more said at the reunion than what was shown. I feel like she should make up with Wendy. I don't understand that. With Candace, maybe not as fast.
I think that here's the difference. I can remember specifically because I just watched a little chunk. I didn't watch the whole season. The year that Giselle went on Watch What's Happening Live and had made that comment about Sharice having a boyfriend, the next
Mm-hmm.
year, it could have been the end of the first season. The next year, when they came back, Sharice wasn't messing with Giselle.
Right.
Giselle reached out to Sharice to have a conversation. Sharice allowed that conversation to happen. Now, they weren't good immediately. I don't think they were good for a while.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple of years. And even when it was kind of like a perception of being good, her and Karen teamed up and went against her with Sherman. Just they weren't good, but they at least made peace. Giselle tried to do that with Wendy. Wendy
She did.
rejected it. That's the part that now she hasn't with Candace, and I think that the difference between Giselle and the beefs that she's had with Karen is it was a little whatever, but not nearly as bad. Or with the other people is Candace and Wendy have done countless interviews, countless conversations on the after show and interviews, dogging her so bad. Sharice didn't do that. She
Well,
waited on lights,
Are you
camera,
looking for an excuse?
no, I'm saying that
I think she's just giving a valid reason,
yes,
maybe
like
why.
the
I don't know
reason
if it's true, but that may be a reason.
But ain't
Giselle,
nobody was interviewing Sharice anyway. I mean, come on.
it
What
wasn't
interview
about,
you see
but
her
my
on?
point is, Sharice was the only one being interviewed back then. And Giselle, they were the two
She
only
was
two.
not the only. Everybody has had more interviews than Sharice has ever had.
When they
I'm
first,
not
she's talking about when they
arguing.
first came
I'm
out.
talking
And
about
the
when their
first
beefs were
season,
going
she started the
on.
franchise kind of.
That's what.
But
Okay. Anyway. All
Yeah.
right. I
All
think
I'm
y'all both did
saying
great
is,
points. Okay,
yeah.
let's move on. Um, where am I at? So they showed Candace and Chris, and Candace was like, "I gotta leave," and she gave Chris this order, and I didn't know that you could do a weed order, honey. She had, I want the weed come differently where you can order it different ways.
I
Did
don't
y'all understand
know.
the order that Candace gave Chris? Because he understood it,
They have. I've seen
honey.
the delivery thing, but I don't know. They only deliver to medical people here on the food.
So,
Oh,
but why did they have a fashion show with no fashions?
talking
Oh, they had
about the weed show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we finna get to that. Okay, let's go on and get to that. So she
Right, Latoria.
you know the problem. Okay. So okay, so
so shady.
Candace, does she
Mm-hmm.
always? Well, we gonna move on because when she was talking to Chris, Chris seemed like he was like, "I'm gonna be fine with everybody." He seemed okay, and then because she said, "Are you gonna be okay with forehead and ankles?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Come on, I don't know." But people,
That's
I don't
why
know.
I didn't feel bad when she called Chris fat.
She did not say fat. All she said was he gained a little weight.
Joy.
And what's so crazy to me is what Mia said about Eddie was worse, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. But people
Yeah.
ain't even caring about what Mia said about Eddie
Yeah.
because they just that's why I say Giselle's gonna stay on the show forever because they magnify because
Yeah.
when you walk in the room, you be thinking he done gained some weight. It it ain't like she said he was a fat lard, he was a tub of rolling thunder. I mean, like she just said he done gained a little weight. Mia said that Eddie has not been working since she got on the show. In
Mhm.
his billable hours, he can't be making no money. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. They're
Yeah.
mad about Chris being called that he done gained some weight. That
Well,
makes no
that
sense
was
to me.
really a dig at Candace, though.
Why? Because she was being stressing him out.
Yes. Because he was like, that's just stress weight. That girl is getting on his nerves. It was really a dig at her, for real.
I,
Because I
so
didn't really
Chris.
notice that he had gained weight. He's definitely gained weight from when he first got on the show, but I
Well, we
think
all
that's
have. They all have.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that I think that's the weight that he had last year. I don't think
Hmm.
he didn't look any bigger to me, but yeah.
So does Eddie and Wendy meet up? Because I have Energizing Eddie, Mellow Eddie, and Zen Win. But I don't know why. I don't know what this scene is about. Is this when they walked into the
She was
weed
trying
party?
to she was trying to name some products with that Zen win.
Was that at the weed party? Because I don't have like what scene it is.
I'm not sure though. I think so. Was it Joy?
What?
Joy's watching it, so maybe it's when she was naming the names of inner. That's the name of the weed. But I was trying to see what scene was that. I think it's when they were having the weed party. So the name of the weed is Energized Eddie, Mellow Eddie, and Zen Win.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the percentage. I don't smoke, so I don't know. That was in a confessional. Thank you, because I was like, I don't have a scene for that. I don't know the percentage and all that. So I feel like I don't know how to talk about this. Do y'all know how to talk about this? Like what
What?
makes it the weed and the percentage and how good it is and what the difference might be? No, we don't know.
I know
Mm-mm.
only because I was kind of fascinated with marijuana. I know that about the different strands.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
so there are three strands that are pretty popular. The hybrid, which is let me do the other one. It's sativa, which is supposed to be a head high. So I don't smoke weed. I have not smoked weed. It
Yeah.
was literally at Freaknik 1995. That's literally
Okay.
last time I smoked weed.
It's not in your hair. We can give you a
It's
test.
not,
Okay,
yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
not in my hair. But I did go to Vegas a couple of years ago, and I was fascinated with the fact you can walk. This is before St. Louis was legal. I was fascinated with the fact that what people are in jail for, that you can literally walk in the store and buy.
Yeah.
I actually sat in a class where this girl was kind of talking about weed. So it's it's three different popular strands. Sativa is the head high. That's what like a lot of artists, if you were a musician,
Notoria.
excuse me,
Bless
music,
you.
or thank you, or if you're a person that is reading or writing, it's a head high. It's not
Okay.
a
I
body
get
high.
you.
What is considered indica? I had to think about it. In the couch. It means it like think in the couch. It's a body
Oh,
high.
okay.
So it's probably best for sleep,
So that's the
relaxation.
mellow one, probably.
That's the mellow one. And then
Uh-huh.
there's hybrid. The hybrid is kind of a cross between the two. Now, there
Oh,
are other strands, but those three are
okay.
usually a category of various other strands. Now, they have different names, gorilla and all them fancy
Say, honey.
blueberry, yeah, crazy stuff. Like he calls something Zen Win, and then there's percentages,
33, I think is what he said.
which isn't a lot.
Okay.
That's not a
See, I
lot.
don't know. I just thought it was kind of fascinating. I was like, I don't know what none of
You
this
can get
means, but this
hundred
is cool.
percent because you can get 100%. That's what I mean. I ain't no weed head in that regard, but I know that I've taken CBD before, and
I have
CBD
to.
a very very low dose of
Hmm.
THC, and it's like allegedly I think it will come up in your urine, but it doesn't get you high, but it does relax you.
Tori said it's a lot depending on. I don't know. I don't smoke. I ain't never smoked. I ain't even do it at Freaknik in 1995, which I wasn't there
See,
in
we didn't
1995.
smoke like that.
Same. I
We
don't
smoked
even.
Reggie back then. That was not that stinky stuff that they
Reggie.
That
smoke today.
skunky stuff, it smells so bad.
Yeah, but
Oh my God.
Reggie wasn't nearly as strong as this stuff that they have today. But you can get like, I mean, I ain't no weed head, but let me say this: I want 100%. I wouldn't be no 33 of nothing.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense to me. Like if you're gonna do it, you gonna
Do
do
it
it.
right. Do it
Right.
right.
And you
Okay,
can
give it
walk
to me
into a
right, or
store
don't give it
and
to me at all.
you ain't gotta
Melanie
worry
Fin-
about
film.
having fentanyl or nothing in it if you walk into a store.
That's true, because you know it's pure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. But then, okay, so Callie, you want to talk about the fashion show? No fashion.
No. But why did they do that though? I don't. I
So
just the whole jar of
Well, I
oregano and
actually
cinnamon
don't think it
spice.
was a bad idea. Like that is a good way because even if marijuana was legal, you still wouldn't have used marijuana. But it seems like Eddie
Why?
had
Why wouldn't they
real
have used
marijuana.
marijuana?
He had the real thing in those bags.
Why
what
would they
so
not
they
have
want us to
used it to
believe?
roll
We
the
don't
thing?
know.
Joy.
Well,
So could they not smoke it on the camera? Is that what you're saying?
oh no, you can smoke it on camera.
So
That's
then
not
why do you? Because it
it's
wasn't
not
legal at the
legal
time,
there. It wasn't
right?
legal yet.
So what do you think they should have waited till it was legal to have the party, or no?
No,
Yes.
I think that's
Yes.
actually no, it's legal
Because
now.
people got on to Kenya
No,
Moore for
it's
For a
having
legal
water
fashion
in
now.
her
show, you
bottle.
need to bring some fashions. Come on now.
It's legal now though.
That's why I
So
said, do you think they should have
yeah,
waited?
Yes, they should have waited.
no, then it's a perfect time because
Joy,
by the
you would
time
have a
the
fashion
episode
show with no
aired, they can
fashions.
have it.
No, okay. Well, we
But
don't know
even
what really was in candy. We don't know if that was the real stuff or not. And if so, was that wrong for them to give her something if it wasn't legal?
no, I mean you give out samples. I know that's happening. That was happening here in St. Louis.
Even when it wasn't legal?
Yeah, it they had the I because I saw some. I was because okay. So let me say this: when Missouri went legal,
Exactly,
we
Victoria.
kind of sort of had to because Illinois went legal, and
Girl, is
so
this about the show? How long this gonna be, Joy?
no, okay. I'm just saying. So it
Okay.
was samples everywhere, is what I'm saying, because and
Okay.
they were even at like festivals and stuff giving out samples.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
So
that's why
she
they
said
should have waited and not
she
had
said
this
Wendy should have
oregano.
waited. I was so pissed at Wendy as if I was a cat. Because I think everybody was deflated. They thought
Yeah.
they
you think they would have passed out real weed for them to play with? I don't
that's
think
what
so.
I was saying. Well, I think they thought they was gonna smoke it.
Joy,
No,
if
I thought they
right,
thought
if
that they
That
exactly,
was
stuff
gonna
Victoria.
ain't
roll it.
cheap. That
If
stuff
you're gonna
ain't
play
cheap.
with it, then once you're done playing with it, you enjoy it.
I thought they would smoke it.
Wow. I
I
mean,
That's
but you
what
mean,
I
gotta know how to roll it because it don't even. I saw that stuff. It looked like a
well,
disease.
they can
Have you
teach you how to
seen
roll it, but when
marijuana
you're
that
done
you buy
doing
in the
it, they can
store?
enjoy it.
yeah,
Have you,
I've been to cookies and
it's like a.
yeah,
It's. It looks like a disease. It's
it
like a
does. It's not
ball.
pretty. It's
Yeah, you
awful.
gotta tear it apart. It
Tear it
seemed like.
apart, yeah. But
It
they
seemed
could
like
have
I
taught
know
them
a
the
lot of people with
process. That would
because
have been a great. I don't smoke, but I've been to cookies and I was fascinated when I was in California.
I
But I will
was
say that it smells like straight weed everywhere in
yeah.
California, and it's gross. Okay. Anyway, so
It's like that here.
um, Ashley said that she's not gonna speak to Chris, and she's gonna act like he doesn't exist at the party.
She said
Do
Now,
you
he
think that
why
was?
Ashley mad at him?
Do you think that was smart?
yeah.
I think
Why
so
is
too.
Ashley mad at him?
Well,
He's
they showed the flashbacks of when
Why
he
she
was,
ain't gonna speak to him then?
huh?
because
Why is she
because
not going to
Candace
speak to
asked
him?
her not to.
Who did?
Candace asked her not to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
mean,
I just know
preview
that's what she
in
said.
the last season, like it was so much issues I wouldn't have either.
Well, they showed
Because
flashbacks of Chris and her kind of getting into it, and she was saying, "I just don't think it's the time right now."
yes, it's
And
not.
then Mia said that that Karen's face was so Botox that it was backed all the way to her forehead. Y'all got to look at Karen. She needs to lay off the Botox. She really looked like that Muppet thing. I don't know the name of that Muppet.
Wait a minute, we ain't gonna talk about Giselle just walking past Wendy.
Oh, we about to get there. So, because we got to talk about Mia and Karen and the tricks, right? Is that next? So Mia
Whatever.
told Karen that she's an old dog and she needs to learn some new tricks. What y'all think about that?
Girl was
Hi, guys. I'm so sorry I'm late. I got off work like
Hi,
an hour
Dee.
ago and went to sleep and woke up and was like, oh my God.
What- We about to talk. Well, no, we didn't talk about how terrible Chris looked. We didn't want to be in trouble. Um,
Did you see that quote that comment,
Well, yeah, I just said, Kelly, did you not
Marsha?
hear me?
I was
He
saying,
always looked like a bum to me. I, for
No,
the life of
oh,
me,
here
I
we
I
go.
tried.
don't understand. Like, y'all don't get me started. He seems so beneath her for all of her generational wealth talk. I be like, why?
I was trying not to. We going there. I mean, I think he looks like he normally looks, right?
Uh,
No?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he
Yeah, he
does.
look like he
Okay.
normally look. Oh my god, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know
whatever.
what the big deal is. That's
I ain't
Chris from the
married
day we
to
met
it.
him.
He look
Right. I mean, that's just what he normally looks like. Because Marsha said he looked bad. I don't know if he looked terrible. I just think he looks like Chris normally looks. I mean,
Yeah,
like
I didn't notice anything different.
yeah. So if that's bad,
a
I
bum.
mean, I don't know. So then Karen said it takes a trick to know a trick. Or did I make that up?
No, you
No.
didn't. She said, "Then I live." Because goodbye, Mia gagged her.
I thought both
Yes.
me and Karen was going at. I thought they both were equally going at it. Because she said, you need to learn some new tricks, Karen. Because Karen does play the same tricks, and y'all let her get away with it over and over and over again.
But that's not why
Okay,
she said that to Karen. No.
the old dog get a new trick.
Yeah, it was because of the
It was the
text
Surrey.
message.
It was the Surrey County. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What are you
And
talking
she was
about? I
mad
did,
because she didn't get invited first. But it's like, girl, like you
but
either say yes or no, like everybody else did. You see what Robin them said? No, I'm not coming. Like it
I
didn't
mean, you
take all
can't.
of it.
So she can't respond how she want to.
I'm not saying she can't respond how she want to, but I'm just saying it really didn't take all that. She could have just said no, like the other people did.
Yeah,
But she didn't
Mia's not
want
that simple. Mia
to.
needs to
Right?
add a little bit
You
more
act like
gravitas.
we don't know who these people are on these shows. That's what trips
Right.
me out. People act shocked when certain people do what they normally do.
No, I just said she could have just said no. That's
Cause
all.
you know Mia is extra. She like, I ain't no second string. I'm the first round draft pick. But I mean, they wouldn't have known if Wendy wouldn't have put, yes, Karen, I'm accepting the invitation again, like you asked me earlier. They
Right.
wouldn't know they was second string. That Wendy fault. But anyway, so what y'all think about? So Giselle walks in. She speaks to
Wait,
everybody.
hold
She
on. They
doesn't.
did know they was second fiddle though because they knew that they weren't in the original group message. She told them that she extended her liability insurance, which was total bullcrap, by the way.
But no, I don't think that because when NECA got it, okay, do you not remember? NECA was sitting there with Giselle, and Giselle said to NECA, you know that this is a second thing. And NECA said, really? They just thought that Karen changed and got more insurance. They did
Right.
not know
Mhm.
they were
Yeah.
second string.
You're right. Now that you're right
They
about
did not know. Because
it. Yeah.
Karen had said, I can't invite everybody. I'm putting y'all in a fishbowl.
Right. She
Right.
only said that to a certain
Uh,
group.
certain
It was
people. So no,
yeah.
some people didn't know they were second
Yeah.
string
Yeah, that's
until Wendy said it. But
I just hope
I
they
mean, it's
call her
what you're
out
supposed
at
to
the
do.
reunion.
They playing. So then they show this. This is why I feel like you're right, Callie, because you said you feel like the producers are playing with Wendy's face. So when
Hmm.
Giselle walks in, she didn't speak. Speaks to everybody else, and then Wendy's like, she didn't speak to me. And then the producers flash back
See,
3 or 4 times when Wendy didn't
that's
speak to Giselle.
hmm
yeah. Because the producers, when it comes to being shady,
They
they are
being
the
shady.
winners.
I
They
They
think
really
they're
are.
being fair because they definitely are shady to Giselle. Because in that
oh
same
yeah,
season, when
they did it
she
to her.
said, I ain't laugh, who laugh? I ain't laugh. And they immediately went to Giselle laughing at
They
that TV,
shady.
at that same event. So I'm like, I just think they do that to everybody. I will admit, I felt like Wendy was a target. And I mean, I don't like her, but I do admit that she is been smart about how she's allowing this to play out. It'll be interesting to see how the reunion is because
Hmm.
NECA has been giving some clues in both confessional and she did the was it last week when she was on Watch What's Happening Live that some more was said. And
Oh, and I'm
Wendy
gonna tell
knew.
y'all when Ashley was on Watch What Happens Live,
Oh
Andy asked
yeah,
her a question, and she said that
yeah,
all of the proof you will see at reunion.
Yeah,
And
she
I
said
What
that's a
proof?
lot.
What is the proof? What is the
well,
proof?
we
That's
don't
what I
know,
want to know.
D.
Like
We've got to see.
the
I'm
proof
gonna tell
that
you what I
what Wendy
think
called
happened.
her. Wendy,
Can I have a?
Wendy's
Can I
mom
get
called
We
a?
her.
cannot talk about Wendy with D on the phone, honey. But
Can
go
I?
Oh
ahead.
Can
God,
I
let's just
tell
go with
y'all
that.
my
Like
prediction?
all
Can
I'm
I give
asking is,
y'all a
what is the
prediction?
proof?
Go.
We
Go
don't
ahead.
Can
know
I?
what the proof is. What is the proof that she
We
called
don't
Wendy's
know,
mom?
but
We
you the
already
one
know
got
that
animated.
already.
We didn't say it was against anybody.
I agree with you, D. I mean, their
This is
receipts are going to be everything
ridiculous.
we've
This is
already talked about.
Oh
ridiculous.
my. Okay. Go ahead.
Can
Go,
I
Joy.
give a
Lord
prediction?
have mercy. Yes.
My prediction is, if I looked it up, I got a feeling she has some audio tapes.
Private audio recordings,
Yes, I think
Atlanta.
she has some audio tapes.
Mhm. There's a
Okay.
snake in the building. Snakes are on the plane recording every word. Well, and maybe so, but if she did bring recordings to the show
It's gonna
and
fall
was
right on flat, baby. Because like
yeah,
We
anybody with
don't
common
know.
sense
It's this is for
know
the
that Wendy's mom called that lady cousin. Like we
yeah.
Wendy
all
said her mama didn't
okay,
call,
but we all know that Wendy
but
lying.
still, I mean, she's catching her in a lie, so
Okay.
she
I
has
mean,
to.
that's
So,
not really gag worthy though, because we don't
well, it's
care.
maybe
It's
not
really
to
not
you, but to
big.
other people, it's like a
It's
million
not that
people
Okay.
big.
watching
It's
this.
not that
All
big.
right. So let's just skip over
Let's
that
move
before
on.
we get to
Seriously,
Because the
okay.
situation
yeah.
is not that big of a
Lord
deal
have
to be
mercy. I
like,
made one comment and it done
I agree.
call y'all into
No, it
confusion.
hasn't. No, it hasn't. Let's
no, it
just
Okay.
go.
hasn't. We're having a discussion. It's a difference. I don't know why you be
Yeah.
thinking somebody's
Oh my.
arguing or up in an
So
Well,
what's
uproar
the
it's your
over
maybe
next
it's your
topic?
tone.
custody.
Maybe if you change your tone a little bit, because it does come off confrontational
Okay,
towards
come
me.
on,
I
y'all.
talk like
Come
this
on.
all
Okay,
the
but we're
time,
gonna move
sweetie.
on,
So I
or I'm
don't
Joy,
gonna take
know.
you off of
don't
here.
sit and enjoy.
Okay.
Come on,
All
y'all.
right. Let's go. All right.
Oh my goodness.
So um.
Joy,
Let's
Joy.
see.
Remember us going through that so many
I
times
mean,
back in the
yeah,
day?
we done got over that, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
know what she
we
want me to
tried
do. I
to.
talk like this on a
Lord
daily
have
basis.
Okay, well, we don't have to go into it. I was just kind of laughing. Me and Joy used to do that a lot.
yes, y'all did. Okay.
Joy
So
with
Y'all
her
notice
hand
I be
up.
quiet. Look, you notice I
yes,
be
honey.
quiet. Okay.
Look at Latoria.
It was. I just want to add. Wendy looks very pretty.
Yeah,
She
she
looks
did
very
pretty.
gorgeous. Giselle has too. Surprisingly, it's been surprising me that Giselle has been actually looking decent.
Oh, Joy. Joy, you
In
could
my
have muted. I mean, just don't get off camera.
you know, I thought I did. I just hit. I'm
I
sorry.
cannot.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Oh my god, that's
Oh
funny.
Lord, I just lost my spot. Okay. So anyway, so we talked about the. Did we talk about the he's gaining weight comment? Do we need to talk about that again? No. Okay.
No, we don't.
All right.
And now that
So
I just was literally reading on before I got on here, that's actually what made me think about that y'all was on live. It was a comment in one of the groups saying that he was acting like a bitch because he made a tweet responding
oh
to
yeah,
her or whatever about his weight loss, and he was like basically he lost like what they say
12
like 10,
pounds, and he
yeah
used
12 pounds.
Giselle's clip. Yeah, they said he was using her for clickbait, but oh
Yeah, he said
well.
2024 off to a great start. Happy to
Mm-hmm.
say I'm down 12
12
pounds so
pounds.
far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for Chris. Maybe he's trying to get an endorsement deal with FinFin or something.
Okay, honey.
I mean,
Ozempic,
he
Chris.
could. I'll be watching his cooking videos on there. I mean, he could be like a, it's plenty of people that do that on Instagram and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they make money. I
Mm-hmm.
have a friend that does it, and she makes pretty good money just by cooking.
I know,
Mm-hmm.
Chris.
And Chris can, and it looks good
It
because
does
I
look
follow
good.
him.
His food
It
looks
looks
good. They
because
all said Chris can cook.
when he made that onion burger, I was like, oh, that makes me want to go try it because it looks so
Oh,
good.
I know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but all of them used to love for Chris to cook for them. So I'm thinking he can really cook. But
He
Eddie
got to
didn't
be.
respond to Mia saying that he didn't have no billable hours. He just let it ride. Because I feel like
You
that was
know,
way worse than the gain weight. But anyway, uh I said everybody was disappointed with the oregano. I I mean, would you take a weed class, y'all?
Well, no,
a
considering
weed
I've
plant?
been
No, I
rolling and
don't
smoking
smoke.
weed since I was in high school. No.
Uh,
I'm
Oh
fascinated
wow, I
to
have
hear
not
this.
unless
ever.
you're the teacher,
I
Yeah.
Demencia, you could be the
You
teacher.
say, oh, I'm dead. Now I can be a teacher.
Yes, you could be the teacher.
when I went
Go
to
ahead.
Vegas when I went to Vegas, like I was saying earlier, it wasn't like a class, but it was a person that sat off to the side and was explaining it. I was kind of fascinated with it. That's how I learned about the strands, and it's
Uh-huh.
words that I forget, but they keep making songs about it. You know, because this is a song called Sativa by
Hey,
I
I'm
can't even
I know
think of the
about.
name I thought about when you it's kind of fascinating that it is a natural something, and the mere fact that if you don't even trust the government in the sense that you can legally grow it in your house, and
What?
yeah, you can grow a certain amount now. I know in Missouri, and I'm kind of fascinated by that. I've known a couple of cancer patients who
Mm-hmm.
that's the only
I can see
thing.
that.
I really wanted my mother-in-law to
Child,
take.
y'all know the name of the people.
I wanted my
What?
mother-in-law to take it. Even a what's an what do you call it? What do they call the one things edibles? Because when she was really sick, she she had cancer, colon cancer, and she couldn't keep no food up. They say that that's what you need to take to keep your digestive system able to keep food. That was the only way people could keep food on them when they're going through chemo and stuff. Because
Yeah. Well, it's by Drizzle Dollar.
yeah,
We have Clatchet people, Classy and Ratchet. We all love it. So if you want to hear the song that Joy talking about, it's by Drizzle Dollar.
Oh,
no,
that's a
that's not. It's
song.
the
I
girl that
love
sings.
weed, you guys.
No, it's
The
something
video
of
loves it.
sativa. It's a girl that sings it.
But is
Uh,
it him rapping or is it all singing?
it's a song. No, it's a girl
Oh,
that's
it's okay R&B like song. Oh,
it's
well,
an
it ain't Drizzle
R&B
Dollar.
song. It's either by Doja Cat. It's somebody like that. It's
Oh, I have
somebody.
that.
I wouldn't have any
It's
idea.
not
I don't know. My daughter went to the
Monet.
concert, but I don't know.
Monet Victoria Monet has a song about it.
Oh, okay.
About what?
Sativa too, about
Sativa,
sativa.
some weed, honey.
I love weed. Weed
I
makes
can
me
tell because you're gonna
happy.
teach us the class because I have no idea. I've never touched.
When we
I
go to
don't smoke.
BravoCon, we're all gonna smoke.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
not smoking nothing.
I don't
Joy,
think
Me
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
either.
you
smoke
not gonna
D.
even be like Jackie Christie and just take a little puff.
I don't
Mm-mm.
like
Okay,
smoke
Jackie.
at
I
all.
mean,
Me
Joy,
either. I
I'll
can't
get you
take
an
it.
edible then, Joy, so you can at
Okay,
least
I might do that. I might do an edible.
do an edible. Taking you a gummy. It
Okay,
help
I'll
you
do a gummy.
relax
I
after
mean,
a
I've
long day
taken
of walking.
CBD before. I
I
Drizzles and
just CBD,
addicts.
so I'll do
No,
a
it,
I'm
gummy.
talking
it
about
doesn't get you high.
THC,
So
not
is that?
CBD.
Did we talk
Okay,
about
THC.
well, where we gonna get
everything?
it from, D? We gonna buy what we there?
Yeah,
Okay,
It's in
I just want to make
Vegas.
sure because I
it's
ain't getting on the plane.
Vegas. I'm gonna say
I
it's
ain't no
Vegas.
motherfucking snakes on this plane.
Oh, girl, Vegas. That's where I went.
Oh yeah, I know.
They have beautiful. Like I was expecting this room with like sticky floors and stuff. Like
I
it
know
was
it's
like
gorgeous.
beautiful
I
building.
I want to open the cookies because it looks like a bakery,
We
and
got a
even like
cookie
your
place.
weed
My
comes in like a
girlfriend did
donut box or a pretty
right.
pastry box or.
We got a cookie
But anyway,
place.
we need to. Oh, okay, so D gonna get us some gummies. He gonna go back because I'm not.
I had a girlfriend that went in there and was looking for some chocolate chip cookies, girl.
Shut the hell.
Cracking up.
I'm screaming.
It's okay. Anyway, it's
Because
so
it
pretty.
didn't say dispensary. It literally just says cookies.
It says cookies. Yeah.
That's it. So
Oh, you
she
can
thought,
overdose on the gummy. Okay, just give me one gummy, D. Oh shit. Okay. I like gummy bears. I might eat too many. Okay, so are we gonna talk about NECA trying to talk to Wendy? What do y'all think about that situation?
we're not gonna talk about Gordon and Mia before we get there.
Oh, that was still at the Gordon and Mia's after that. They're
Oh,
still at the weed party. Or
okay.
did I go out of order?
I just want to say,
It don't
NECA
matter.
needs to get.
No,
If she do come back next year, she needs to
oh,
get a stylist because she looked a mess
oh.
at that weed event.
What did
Hello.
Never.
she have on? Oh, I don't even remember NECA.
It ain't never been anything cute.
It couldn't have been because I don't even remember it.
She's just
Never.
boring.
Don't none
I
of them
mean,
know how to dress on that
I
cake.
She
feel like
she
people
should
like
ask Wendy to help her
dress
out
me,
with
but you can't.
fashion.
They're the only ones that just give
Honey, what
like
is that? What? Oh, this
fat
is
Now
on
I
potato.
need to go look.
That wig was horrible. The makeup, well, that's
Well,
all.
she's her first season, y'all. We've already talked about that.
Mhm.
First season,
I
look at
think
Sweet
she'll
Tea.
pass
Yeah.
because she don't have no
I'm not
team.
giving
She
it.
in a
I'm
new
not giving it.
city.
I'm
She
not
only
giving it a pass.
Well, I guess because they didn't get Wendy one. Because when I say Wendy's first season, she had Jermaine Jackson Cyber. They dogged her. I used to take up for her in the groups. They dogged her so much.
about the
And then she
Cyber.
went and got
They
surgery. Y'all made that lady change her whole self. But anyway,
NECA had on some kind of sequin skirt.
oh, I
And
don't remember.
it was tight enough to be like a body like a body shirt that was
Hmm.
sleeveless. Don't none of them know how to dress to me. Like none of them.
No, Wendy knows how to dress and
Wendy wear a
Candace.
ball gown and everything, so
If you
she
think
gon'
that's
Wendy does not wear a ball gown to everything, and you know that.
she overdressed for everywhere she go.
I
I
mean,
mean, I
some
ain't
people
mad
just
about it.
dress like that. Some people
Yeah,
just
I don't.
dress like.
We're not complaining about it. We just said that's what she do. But there's nothing wrong with it. We're not talking bad about her.
I'd rather be
Okay.
overdressed than look a
I want to
mess.
say this too. Let's get back to subject. When they were sitting at the table and Giselle gave her commentary about Mia and Gordon,
Okay, I
because
have that.
girl, you could tell Giselle was thinking a million miles a minute. She was about to be shady as all get out, but I think she caught herself or she lost her thought and just went with, you just got a lot to deal with. When she was just like, when
Yeah,
you're
she said
dating a
when
man
you
that's
marry a
15
man that's
years,
15
right,
plus years older,
yeah.
you come. Yeah.
Yeah, but I could. There is a feeling that I had that it was like, oh, she's gonna be real shady, but she switched it up. It was almost like she took a pregnant pause and just said, no, and just went with something a little bit less offensive.
But it's true. I mean,
Monte,
uh-huh.
what did you think about Naneka pulling Wendy to the side?
I don't want to go first because y'all say I'm mean about Wendy. I feel like Wendy. Okay, go ahead. I feel like Wendy is doing what they say Giselle is doing to her. Is she's not open to it. She's not open to talking.
That's why I
I
said
mean, they
she
talked.
But
They are going to meet up next episode. So I
yeah,
mean,
they are.
she did take the invite. I just think
But
she
that
just
ain't gonna
put.
go well either. But
Well,
I mean, I
yeah,
thought it was a good first move.
yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
takes baby steps to get to, especially when you don't really know a person that well and y'all are like fighting. It's like a lot harder than it probably would be for her to probably like make a with like Giselle or something like that. Like they might talk shit, but they probably could come back together a whole lot faster than probably her and the Nika probably will. Like,
So what do you think when Nneka said that she was confused because she thought the invitation was an olive branch and she felt
mm,
like Wendy was going to be more receptive? Did you think that was a good reasoning of her, or was she just going out of left field?
I mean, I just
no.
feel like she just took an opportunity since they were right there with each other to ask her to have one-on-one sit down, since that's what Wendy said in Surrey County. I think Wendy just invited her probably because in production probably made her.
Oh, you think so?
And I
Yeah,
was just
Giselle
gonna
was
say,
there.
that
Really?
not only do I think production made her invite everybody, including Giselle, which is why Giselle showed up. I also feel like Aneka really don't understand it yet because this is her first season.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
So it
Aneka,
wasn't really an olive branch, it was a contractual obligation.
correct.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And I feel like it was a contractual obligation that everybody be there as well. Like,
Yes,
Mm.
if you
I
want to
agree.
get paid, you gonna
I
come.
agree.
Because even
I agree.
Candace put her little butt in there for 2 seconds. Like, I'm gonna get my check.
Exactly.
Then I'm gonna
Yeah,
go go do my movie.
exactly. That's the
Yeah.
reason. I'm just gonna say that's the reason why she showed up, because
Hmm.
there is an expectation for them all. And I also think that, and I respect that, like she was on her way to a movie. She was just literally dropping off her husband, but she did what Wendy wasn't willing even to do for her, and that's to show up for her event. Because Wendy could have came up
Oh,
to the day brunch and not brought her mother. And I don't think anybody would have not understood why.
right.
But she's showing up for her friend.
I didn't even think about that.
That's the difference. Yeah. Because
Wendy had
because
work to
she could
do.
easily
But I
not
mean, Candace did too, though, Kelly.
mm-hmm.
What do you mean Candace said too?
Candice
Wendy
had to
had
go do her movie, so she still came
I'm gonna eat some of
beforehand.
your peanut
She
butter.
called Wendy and said, I want to make
hmm?
sure you're
Eat
there at
some of
this
your
time
peanut
because I
butter.
want to
But
see
Yes.
wasn't
you.
Wendy's
Yeah,
book
no,
release
yours
out of
or
town? Wasn't
mine.
it out of
Yes, it
Sorry.
town?
was. Yes, it was, D.
Oh, was it out of town?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Candace said. She was traveling. That's
Look,
why she couldn't be there.
I didn't think it was out of town.
It was out of
Yeah. That's
town.
why I thought I was tripping. That's why I was like, wasn't it like
Oh, see,
was
you can
Mm,
tell I don't pay no attention to
he
when
told
I'm
what?
me.
What are you saying?
what
What?
was it?
I'm saying that the difference
Mm-hmm.
What
between the
was it
two
then
is
when it was out of
because
town?
I
the
can't
book
hear you.
signing the book signing was out of town. It was
They're
not
saying
in
the book
Potomac.
signing was out of town. I don't remember them saying that. But maybe it was. Okay, so we are over. I'm about to go leave real quick and extend our married to medicine. Y'all keep talking, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, we could have wrapped it up. Is there something we
Um,
missed talking about?
What'd you
um,
guys think about the preview of the next episode? They're
I didn't
going
look at
out of
it.
town. I mean, out of the country. Finally, since I know
wait a
y'all be
minute. Can we
saying
finish
it.
talking about this episode? We're not gonna talk about Gordon and Mia sitting down talking about him talking about whether or not they would get a settlement, or the fact that Mia Karen tried to
It's
call her out by saying that she heard she was dating a rapper, and Mia, in the truest form of a person that owns the fact that she is a ho, literally said he's not a rapper.
he's
Like,
not a rapper. But do
no
you
She
know
did
the
not
rap?
shade.
But
admit to sleep. She did not admit to sleeping with him though.
It
Even
wasn't
no,
though we
about
know
an
she was
admission.
lying.
No. To be
he's
clear,
not a
Karen
rapper. He's
said,
not a rapper.
I heard you were with some rapper. And she
But we
said,
know what
he's
Karen
not a
was
rapper.
implying.
Letting
Karen was
the whole
implying that she was
world,
sleeping with her
dang,
with
I
D, I
don't
him.
can't.
think you understand.
I'm gone.
Don't let. Okay. Anyway, I think her point is that she was saying that it wasn't that she's not saying, oh, I ain't sleeping with somebody. She's just saying that the person I'm sleeping with is not a rapper. But the rapper that they were supposedly thinking that it was, because Ashley said it on Watch What Happens Live, was allegedly it was Flo Rida. She had been hanging out with Flo Rida, who is a rapper. Um, but Mia was sleeping with the DJ. Oh, is he a DJ?
No, he's a radio host. The
What else?
boyfriend.
Oh, is that not a DJ?
Hold
He's
Okay.
the
on.
DJ.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
that is not a DJ.
I don't know. Okay.
A radio host is not a DJ.
That's literally what a disc jockey is, dude. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's literally that's their official title. It's a disc damn jockey.
Okay,
But
y'all
I'm
do too.
thinking,
Martique,
I think it, huh?
I'm gonna hang up real quick and I'm gonna join on the other call. I gotta call my brother. Here it comes.
Okay. But I'm thinking D is thinking about a chicka chicka chicka, like a record DJ. Is that what you're thinking about, D?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Like
We
he does
almost
not
done.
announce himself as a I mean, as a DJ. He says he is a radio host.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I just now put up there, but we've been saying allegedly the stuff. So next unpacking party is the last thing, and then we'll go to Married to Medicine. I thought everybody looked cute. Ashley came in booty out as normal. Um, what did you think about Karen's refreshed face, D?
It was a lot. It was a lot. You know, you could tell it was very fresh. You know, it hadn't settled yet.
It was awful. I had a screenshot of it, but my head, I'm not on my lap. I'm on my
It
phone because my
wasn't
head was
like
killing me.
horrible
But yeah.
though. Like when they got into it the second time around, when Giselle was like, "Is this new?" It looked a lot better than when she was arguing with her at Wendy's event. It looked a whole
Yes.
lot better. Like you could tell it actually had kind of settled a little
Settled.
bit in
Yes. Because
that
Mia said it was back to her forehead, and I was like, yes. I was gonna show that picture, but I don't have it on my phone. I have it on my laptop. Okay. But I feel like Mia has always said she had an open marriage, right? Back
No.
to the flow. No? Her and
No,
Gordon?
they said that they had a agreement that they could bring people. It was like made it seem like they. Well, I guess yeah, you could say it was an open marriage. I guess well, yeah, you can say that. You can say that. You can say that. They were like swingers in a sense, not
Yes.
yeah, swingers, but they had like in the sense of they did stuff together. It was never anything separate. So it is a difference in being
Oh.
a open marriage and being swingers.
So you're saying that G was always there,
Yes,
or
yeah,
she was
that was
always
what
there?
it. that was what it was. Like basically, we know that he probably got ED at his old age,
Yeah. He's
and
a cuckold husband.
he probably allowed her to do stuff while he was present in there, which is a whole lot different than an open marriage. Being a swinger and being in an open marriage, it kind of goes hand in hand, but it
Hmm.
is still a difference because an open marriage is you can go off and do what you want to do, and it doesn't matter. But clearly, it matters to Gordon since he told her she wanted to.
Honey, Gordon wasn't having. So what y'all think when Candace said she ain't messing with no? She said she ain't messing with no rapper. They ain't got enough money. And if she is, she said, did they not teach you nothing in Hoes Anonymous?
She
I
showed
mean,
me.
it didn't. She didn't lie.
I mean,
She did
wait a
not
minute.
lie.
I
But did
love
y'all know? Go ahead.
it.
Go
Is
ahead.
for me, Mia is refreshing
She
because
do.
Is
there
she?
are a lot of
I like
women
Mia.
you see
Yeah.
them like on scripted shows. She is Regine. She is Tony Childs. She
Yeah.
is
Oh,
Whitley
that is
Gilbert.
such a good comparison.
Yeah.
And I
Joy,
when
that
I
is a amazing comparison. Oh my God.
so when I
Yeah.
watch her, it is refreshing to see a real person that is unapologetic. I am me, and you ain't got no money. Goodbye.
Ain't no
It's
fun young without no money.
right. It's refreshing. Like most women would hide behind that and pretend like they're not really like that. I like Mia. I have said this from the beginning. If when I think of Potomac, Mia was the person that I thought I would see. And I'll tell you who else. Y'all ain't gonna like this. I
We know who
think
you finna
that
say.
Mecca
Nectar.
has
Yeah.
the possible it factor with the right people behind her of really being the face of this franchise. I really do think that it's something about her that I'm fascinated with. She's so bougie. I love watching for real bougie black women on television. I am fascinated by it. Even in film, TV shows and film. I always like Whitley. I always like
I
Tony.
love Whitley.
Whenever
Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate,
yes, it's
release.
something
Okay.
about that I'm attracted to. I don't know why. I had a friend
Okay.
named
So,
that was
Oh,
bougie.
can I say one thing before we get
yeah.
off of here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift on
Oh
breaking
God.
and making history
Oh
and
yeah,
becoming
she
the
did.
first person ever to win Album of the Year for the fourth time, winning
And
Best Pop
Beyonce ain't got
Vocal
it once.
Album.
Well,
And
cause
on
Taylor
top
taking
of
over.
that, pre-order
Is
the
she? Are you
Tortured
getting a
Poets
kickback?
Department on April
Okay.
We don't even
19th.
have a Taylor Swift audience.
We
Excuse me?
might. I don't know. But Karen, I want to talk about Karen in the Robin folder. Do you have
But
folders? Do you have
child,
folders of your
Joy,
friends? Like, do
you
you have?
know that Jay-Z was absolutely ridiculous for getting up there acting a fool like that
I would never go to the Grammys. I don't know why black
on
people
the
keep doing it
Grammys.
to
I mean,
complain.
he was being honored.
I mean, he shouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't showed up because I'm
He
like,
did.
I
The
wouldn't have
Grammys
given.
is not for black people.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that what you're
not.
saying?
Not true.
It's
Beyonce is
not.
literally the most awarded
Is it in black categories or no? Like best R&B,
Yeah,
best.
in
R&B.
both.
Yeah, they got
In
that.
both.
Okay.
She got
All
it,
right.
and
So we got
she's
to come
got
on,
it
y'all.
in both.
Let's talk about the Robin folder, unless y'all don't want to. Do y'all have photos of y'all friends, like in y'all
No,
phone pictures?
Like, what do you
absolutely not.
mean? Like screenshots of my friends?
Like in yeah, and like with a folder, like name. If you got a friend named Bob, this is Bob folder. This is John folder.
No, but
This is Karen.
I have a lot of pictures of my friends in my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I screenshot friends, but they're normally like really, really close friends because
Yeah.
like I have a bestie who we've taken a lot of pictures. She put them on the internet because I don't never put no pictures of me on the internet, but she tends to. But so when it's like her birthday, I might take
Why
those
not,
pictures
Joey?
from the internet that she's put up that have included us or places that we've gone. And to honor her, happy birthday, bestie. And I got all of these pictures, a collage. But
Right.
on people who I'm not friends with, to me, that's insane.
Not
I
their
mean,
whole families.
Well,
They
Karen
said
probably just
Karen
got.
Gazelle
Karen
said she
honestly just
liked her
probably got
dad.
caught being. Karen just probably honestly got. I think Karen was being facetious when she said she had a photo. I think in that moment, Karen. Well, when it happened back then, Karen just got
Oh
probably got
shit, we
caught
got
being.
comments. I'm sorry, y'all.
She probably got caught being
Okay.
messy, screenshotting it, and probably had sent that picture to somebody and wasn't expecting Robin to find out. That's all that probably was. Cause child, I got plenty of stuff in my phone from screenshot. Like if my phone camera roll got released or my text messages, me and my friends will have to fight some people, baby. Cause we be talking about folks, we be screenshot folks' pictures, like sending it to each other, like,
We
ooh,
gotta
look at her.
go. We gotta go. Go
How
ahead.
Okay.
many? Yeah, we didn't talk about. Did y'all talk about me and Gordon while I was gone?
Yeah.
No. Well,
Okay.
yeah, we
Yes,
do.
we did.
Okay. All right. So, follow us on everything. Joy, did you load anything today?
But I'm about to. I didn't load a whole bunch of that old stuff because
Okay,
I'm finna load this one as we speak.
I got you.
Yeah.
So Joy is loading. Are you titling the title of the show and all that? I just copy it from StreamYard and put it in the title. That's why I
Well,
asked y'all to do that for me. Like when you label them, do you label them
um,
like? Yeah.
I
Okay.
always label mine. Yeah.
You do. So
Yeah.
here is our QR code. Follow us on here. You'll see everything chatter up. We're about to get off of here and we're going to do Married to Medicine. All right.
Yes,
We
we
will
did
see y'all.
too.
And I think, are y'all doing
Yes,
Beverly Hills? Are y'all doing Beverly Hills Thursday?
we can.
So if y'all do it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I want to because I want to do the Miami Beverly Hills that I talked to you about.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, I'll be coming on late because I probably won't be home to about 6-ish. But anyway, okay. We will go to Married to Medicine. Y'all ready?
Okay.
See y'all in a momento.
All right.